Hello my friends and welcome to Eorzea. We need to save the Sylph Elder from their entrapment in the 1,000 maws of Toto'rak, I believe it was. Yeah, the 1,000 maws of Toto'rak. This is north of where we are right now, so I suggest we go there as quick as we can. This is part 15 of Soren's adventure, by the way, and I am looking forward to it. As always, thank you so much for being here and sharing this with me. I do appreciate you. Now remember, if you do enjoy these immersive cozy playthroughs, make sure to move that like button. But for now, let's enjoy some Final Fantasy XIV. Now I think this is a dungeon. So let's first talk to you. By order of the Elder Seats here, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Toto'rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls to prey to the fiends within. Entrance to the Toto'rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Yes, so this is a dungeon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the dungeon and see what I can cut out, but leave in the parts that are important to the storyline. So, I'll see you when that is done. Right, we made it to the final boss's chamber. Oh well.
Darkness.
No.
Elko Hidra Buglo Hans.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
Seastabon Rajador. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki.
Apparently I am sure what you're saying.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
What is that supposed to mean?
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes. Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh boy. What did you do? Oh, that's what you did. Very well. Perfect. And we leveled up as well. What a timing. Alright, so let's get out of here and continue the story. We did get a new lens though. Hello? Hang on, let me... I'll go like this. We get the Brigand's leggings, we get the Brigand's gloves, the Nighthawk visor, and the Crimson Tide. Yeah, look at that. What does this look like? Okay, very nice, very nice. Now let's see player commentation. Here we go. Let's head out. Oh boy. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Exactly the one I was looking for. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Larksville, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed Alcon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridonians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion. Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? In that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. As Walking Ones did for Eorzea, this one is certain for it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking Ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking Ones are not to be trusted. Now, Eorzea, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all Walking Ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the Walking Ones, these are good ones as well. Too many ones in those sentences. It gets confusing. Does Walking One feel unwell? This one would know. What brings Walking One to this place? Finding you. Came to this one's rescue at Eorzea's bidding. Then this one owes Walking One a debt of gratitude. Walking One has questions about Lord Ramu. Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Alright, we made it through the 1,000 maws of Toto'rak and got a good bit of story as well. So now we need to head on over to... Oh, apparently not. We need to report to Buscaron first. I thought I would have to go to Little Solace, but nope. Back south we go. First we need to report to Buscaron. Probably just give him a little update on everything that has been happening here. Might not be such a bad idea. Especially with this weather. It's good to be out of the rain for a moment. Alright, Buscaron. Ah, you're back. Down with the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure his peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlayan and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of kicker in firewater. Alright, we get a new chest piece as well. That is fantastic. Iron scale mail, that should look good. First though... Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azema Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylph as all. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Alright, very cool. We have ourselves a little gift for the Sylphs, and I have myself a new chest piece. Iron scale mail. Oh, that is looking very cool. Hello, hello. Alright, definitely a fan of that. Now, let's head out to Little Solace. Is that in the East Shroud? It is. Okay, so we head east and then north. That should bring us relatively close to Little Solace. We may actually stop by here to grab that Aetherite crystal. Just to make future travel a little bit easier. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been having some microphone trouble recently. I think my microphone is running on its last legs, so to speak. I did try and fix that with some software settings, but I hope the quality comes through decently enough. I did some testing and some more testing and some more testing, and it looked to be okay, first glance. So yeah, I hope it comes over alright after processing it to YouTube. We'll see, I'll follow it up very, very closely and make adjustments where needed. But I think it should be fine. I don't think that's the way I need to go. Alright. Wait, this is the way to East Shroud, right? Yeah, seems like it. They have a little outpost here. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Ah, it always rains, doesn't it? Now then, straight ahead for Little Solace. look. Nolexia. A gift from Walking One Buscadon. A gift for these ones. The Azema Royal Rose Oil. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscadon and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let these ones be friends forever. Okay, well, forever is a long time, but, you know, appreciate it. We also leveled up. That makes us level 39 already. Damn. We got new boots, but they don't seem to be better than what I already have. Yeah, see? Let's try them on, though. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Together with that mail. Very nice. Alright, Comixio. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Oh, that was quick. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Oh, here we go again. These are friends, good intentions. Ah, there you are, Sorren. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Eorzea. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto'rak. Would that this one had not. In Toto'rak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of the Elder Seer. He looks so cool in that chainmail. This one sees. The walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Kane Sena. Be assured. Like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So, this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? Fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kanesena. Alright, on my word. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Other's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. I like that. They are very reasonable. Please wait, Walking One Sorren. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. Oh. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted his crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Oh boy, that's another one. Alright. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. What do you mean? Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to you, Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Alright, so you want me to go and have a look on your tempered friends and make sure that they're not doing anything untoward. Alright. Okay, there we go. Slash lookout. There are tempered Sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Okay. That's good news. Deliver Frixio's missive to Eorzea. That is in the Adder's Nest, right? Yes. So let me quickly go ahead and use the return. Boop. There, we are back in New Gridania and on our way to the Adder's Nest. Now, let me sprint really quick. But yeah, how cool does this chess piece look? I'm very happy with that. Eorzea. Ah, Evan Sorren. How went the meeting with the Sylph? Well, I would say it went pretty well. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramuh. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seats here will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our conspicuous, right? Yeah, conspicuous. To our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Very nice. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seats here to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have well led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Speaking of which... Hello? Hello, Sorren? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papa Lima returned some little while ago. They wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet, the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Right, so another matter at hand. Very well. Let's go and, we should have... Yes, we do. Yes, is there anything I need to wrap up here? I don't think there is, so let's go ahead and use one of these tickets. Now what I do want to do is quickly check. This is level 24. Oh boy. Okay. We are gaining up on our Lancer quest, but we are not gaining up to our levels. Oh, Utaru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Sorren. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Eorzea quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Eorzea has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. That looks way too familiar. It's good to see you again, Sorren. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly you have done the Science proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So, who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' calls of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It's as Stola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next the primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So, then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I meant Garuda, who's the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not have long wanted for a more practicable solution. Didn't know that word. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seatseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Why do I feel like that's not going to be the case for me? Is there something else, Sorren? Beg pardon? A man named Lahabrea sporting a red mask and robed in black. Self-preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Oof. Oh, that was a scream. Wataru! Oh. Hang on. A Sylph? In Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Sorren. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. What? Why? This one is called Eorzea. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Eorzea. Well, that gave me a right scare. Figured something was wrong already. Speak with Minfilia. Yes, Toto'rak is as ready to express her fight as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Sorren, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet the darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Alright, very nice. We got another 33 of those Vesper Bay tickets. That's very useful. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary, Sorren. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as Eorzea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that rags the realm. If my fear proves to be a reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Sorren. Don't worry about me. I should know Swift well enough, right? Speak with Swift at the Hall of Flames. Let's have a look. First up, Ul'dah, Steps of Knowledge. Oh, there we go. We have entered. Now, I believe we need to be just to the right. Whoop. Yes. Also, let me quickly check if I can't apply for a promotion. 59. Okay, got it. Right, Commander Swift. Maskman? You are come on behalf of the Science. Of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there's been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. As a brass blaze stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirn. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may have well caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved her customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Okay, hang on, he has another quest. What is this? A pup no longer. That is 1,400. Alright, I need to look into that. But for now, speak with Hihibaru at Highbridge. I do have the camp dry bone. I can spare the kill, sure. How are you floating? How are you floating? Right, camp dry bone. Head on out. I've actually been thinking of getting that mount as well. It looks so cool. It looks so badass. Alright, let's see. We need to head out to the east, so I believe this exit. I would love to have a cool two-person mount as well. I think the two-person mounts are a bit lacking in style options. He says while riding his trusty Shokudo. Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Paro, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. Not sure if I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that the High Bridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. For my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah! I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Do you actually sell things? You don't. How are you going to make coin? Hi, I've heard tell of the Masked Devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk are reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Oh snap, no, that's a quest. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it's a good reward, but... I mean, I'm already running ahead with experience, so I don't really feel the need to grab more quests. On the trail of a masked man. I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. That's about all I can say, little though it is. Yeah, wasn't really a lot, was it? But any information helps. That does near confirm that it is one of the masked men that, La Brea. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't. Nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth. Oh wow, you just appeared, huh? Okie dokie. Because of all the kicker and raids, none but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Alright. Back to Hihibaru. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The kick-in raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Oh, that's kind of you, thank you. Oh, you already have some information, that's fantastic. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over Thal's Spite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikirin appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It'll be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself? Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? It was definitely worth the 1 minute that I stood here waiting for... Whoops, Daisy. I wanted to open my mouth. Alright, cross the bridge to the east and north. Got it. This is actually a really cool excavation. It's a shame they don't do more with this. I think. For all I know. Furball. Not to be confused with the Furby. Three pots of salmon pink dye. Let me move those over to my 4th tab really quick. Yeah, perfect. I see, are we close by? I recently learned that you could just click the mini-map to open your regular map. I recently learned that by watching a YouTube video. No, I really want to be on this rock. Yes. Alright, let's start a fire, shall we? Whoa, Corpse Brigade Foot Soldier. Who the hell are you? What? Who is that? Let's see if Hehebaru has more information on that. What quest level am I at the moment, by the way? 25. Okay, gotcha. We have a fate here, which I think I'm going to join because I can use the flame seals for my rank up. Got him. Power up. Oh, hello. Dull Fairy. Let me stun this one. Brass blades remaining 7 out of 9. Another good one. Yeah, that powered up pole thrust does a ton of damage. Thanks. More incoming. I think we should be about done, right? Yeah, this should be the last one. Perfect. Attack on Highbridge Act 1. I'm sorry, but didn't we just do this? I mean, I suppose. Oh, your level is no longer synced. Hang on. This is another one, actually. There's just more attacks. I'm going to interject here really quick so these brass blades stay alive. Oh boy. Supplies remaining, 1 out of 4. That is not good. Where is that last supply? Oh boy, this is not going well, is it? There's a lot of them, actually. Oh, there's the last one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can we repair that somehow? No, we cannot. Yeah, we're not gonna make this. It's taking way too much damage. They just run in here and do an AoE. Yeah, it's done. This is it. Out of 6. Is there actually people here and coming from here? No. Well, if I complete-ish. Oh snap, it just keeps going, huh? This is a good chain event, damn. I'm here alone, though. Bandit leader, you're mine. You are mine. You know what? I'm going to pull him, try to at least, into this group. Get. Oh, damn, I am stunned. Oh, you need to mind your health, friend. Why did you just reset, though? I was attacking you. Boy, okay, you know what? Let me pull this one more over here. Fate failed. Yeah. This is a tough one if you don't have a lot of people, it seems. I did not expect that. Okay, well, let's continue with our quest, shall we? We need to deliver the Ward of the Destroyer to Hihibaru. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? I was... Scroll. It bears a prayer to Ralgr, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgr is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under guardian rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. The wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Oh no, I have work to do, it seems. I have work to do. What's next? The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. There stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo over in southern Tanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has, relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I'd hoped you'd linger here a while. Kill some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Oh, he was friendly. Look at that. His cold merchant heart. But that, I'm afraid, marks the end of this episode. Because, yeah, we've gone a little bit overboard with those fates. Anyways, I'm looking forward to the next one, where we will meet up at Little Alamigo. But for now, this is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then don't forget to boot that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends. And bye-bye.